tabulating machine. In 1880 and 1890, the United States made a census. The results of the first census were obtained after 7 years, so it was assumed that the results of the census of 1890 would obtain in 10 or 12 years. That's why Herman Hollerith proposed using its system based on punch cards. The results were obtained 6 months after of the census. Seeing these results, Hollerith founded a company tabulating machines that later became an international business machine, IBM. First generation of computer. The first generation of computers, ranging from 1944 to 1956, in the Second World War. Howard Aiken created the Mark I computer, and the electronic numerical integrator and calculator was a huge computer which occupied more than one room, weighed more than 30 tons, and was built by a cart and Marshall. Second generation computer. The second generation comprises since 1959 and 1964. Here we can find smaller and faster computers. The machine language replaces the assembler language, for example COBOL. Third generation computer. From 1964 and 1971, the greatest achievement was the use of integrated circuits. The computers were smaller, faster, and consumed less electricity. The chip stored information, and this enabled made that the computers can do several tasks in the same time, as was the processing of information and mathematical calculation. In the third generation began to emerge programs or software. The most recognized software company in this generation was IBM. The company launched the IBM 360 and 370 mini-computers. Fourth generation computer. From 1971 to 1981, the most important thing in this generation is the invention of the microprocessor. The microprocessor made possible the development of personal computers, which would mark a revolution in the computing world. This would change the way to work and even life for many people until today. This generation of computers are the first microcomputers which were manufactured by Apple and IBM. Fifth generation computer. In the years 1982 and 1989, the companies that built computers had great advances in microelectronics and software advances. In this period, arises Internet, and that's where there are the greatest advances. It begins to artificial intelligence, which equipped computers with the ability to reason to find solutions to their own problems by following patterns and sequences. These computers could operate in large companies such as automobile construction.
Created using Powtoon.